Long ago, in the land of Egypt, the people of Israel were slaves. They worked endlessly under the burning sun, building cities and monuments for Pharaoh, the mighty king of Egypt. Their cries for freedom rose up to heaven, and God heard them. Then God chose a man named Moses, a humble shepherd with a brave heart, to lead his people out of slavery. With God's power, Moses confronted Pharaoh and demanded, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh's heart was hard and he refused. So God sent terrible plagues upon Egypt. Rivers turned to blood. Frogs filled the land, darkness covered the skies, and the firstborn sons of Egypt died. Finally, Pharaoh gave in. He called for Moses in the night and said, "Go, take your people and leave Egypt." The Israelites hurried out, carrying whatever they could. There was hope in their hearts and freedom in their steps. But not long after, Pharaoh changed his mind. His pride would not let them go so easily. He gathered his soldiers, his horses, and his mighty chariots, and began chasing after them. As the Israelites marched through the wilderness, they reached the shores of the Red Sea. The vast waters stretched endlessly before them, and behind them the thunder of Pharaoh's army grew louder and closer. The people panicked. They cried to Moses, "Why did you bring us here to die?" But Moses stood firm. He lifted his staff toward the sky and said, "Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord." Then something miraculous happened. God sent a strong wind that blew all night long. The sea began to split apart, and walls of water rose high on both sides, leaving a dry path right through the middle. Moses led the people forward step by step across the seabed. Families, children, and flocks, thousands of people, walked through the heart of the sea while the waters stood still beside them. When the Egyptians saw this, they rushed in after them, their chariots clattering over the dry ground. But God looked down from the cloud above and threw their army into confusion. Their wheels jammed and fear filled their hearts. When the last of the Israelites reached the other side, God said to Moses, "Stretch out your hand over the sea." Moses obeyed, and at once the waters came crashing back together, swallowing Pharaoh's army beneath the waves. When the sea grew calm again, not one of their enemies remained. Then, on the far shore, the people of Israel lifted their hands and voices in joy. They sang songs of victory, praising God who had saved them. Moses' sister Miriam took a tambourine and led the women in dancing, singing, "Sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously. The horse and rider he has thrown into the sea." And from that day, the people of Israel knew that no power on earth was greater than the God who had parted the Red Sea to set his people free.